Hello, people. Hi, everyone. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. Yes, people. Yes, people. Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on. Hey, guys. Hi, Vedant. How are you, Vedant? Guys, share this link, YouTube link to as many groups as possible, people. Share this YouTube link to as many groups as possible. Hi, Sneha. Vedant. Vedant. You were not there yesterday, Vedant. वेदांत कहां थे भैया? Sneha, Shubham, call Shubham also. Sneha, guys, call everyone. Share this link to all your friends so that we can have a highly interactive session, guys. Yes, people. Shall we get started? सर कॉस्टिंग और अकाउंट मैराथन के नोट्स भेजो ना. वेदांत, मेरे पास कॉस्टिंग एंड अकाउंट के नोट्स कहां से आएंगे? I will ask Harshadhan sir to send you all the notes, okay? Yes, people, give me a quick thumbs up for those who are watching right now. Give me a quick thumbs up. फटाफट एक thumbs up देना भाई. Give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Yes, Vedant. Yes. Done. Vedant, this is marathon. Yes, people. Shall we get started? Vedant, Sneha, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Perfect. Vedant, stay with me, okay? Till the end of the marathon, you have to stay with me, Vedant. Sneha, call Shivam also, everyone. सबको बुलाओ गाइस, सबको बुलाओ. फटाफट शुरू करते हैं. ओके भाई, ओके गाइस, सो कल के मैराथन में गाइस 9th chapter was done. So today's marathon we are going to complete with the 8th chapter. Tomorrow we'll complete 10th and 11th chapter. So 3 days our strategic management should be done with. Okay guys, I hope my notes are super easy to understand, read and learn people. Vedant, Sneha, I hope you all have got my notes. So let's get started guys. शुरू करते भाई. So the first sub chapter is guys introduction to strategy and strategic management. This is how we started the chapter if you remember. So people, first question is what is strategy? First question is what is strategy? People, strategy का क्या मतलब होता है? Strategy is people a set of goal directed action. Set of, once you have decided the goal, then whatever action you take to achieve that goal is called as strategy. To achieve and sustain superior performance. To achieve superior performance, but it should not be just one time guys, it should be for a long period of time. So that is the reason we say to achieve and sustain superior performance. Sustain means to keep this for a long period of time is called as sustain. Since every business, okay, now what are the 3 elements of a strategy? What are the 3 elements of a strategy guys? Initially I will go a little slow so that once you are comfortable with my speed and my language, gradually I will try to increase the speed. Okay, perfect. So now people, what are the 3 elements of a strategy? The number 1 element is people diagnosing the competitive challenge. Do not read this people, it is difficult. So how you have to understand is Netflix identified one very big problem. The problem was people were not able to watch movies as per their choice on traditional cable TVs, plus they cannot watch movies when they were comfortable. Usually in cable TVs, whenever a movie used to come at 8 p.m, people had no choice but to watch the movie at 8 p.m. But Netflix wanted to change that. So Netflix identified one very big problem was no choice and no convenience. Okay, so this was the main problem. So identify the main problem or barrier to success in the market. Number 1 is costly and inconvenient. Number 2 is developing a guiding policy. So now that Netflix identified one very big problem, it decided to shift from DVD rentals to online streaming. It decided to shift from DVD rentals to online streaming. So framing a clear and focused approach to address challenge. So this was the approach. Problem was traditional TVs were costly and inconvenient. Now the approach to solve this problem is to shift from DVD rentals to online streaming. This was the approach. Now people, what was the actual action? Let's understand. Actual action was people, Netflix signed licensing deals with streaming partners. Number 1, built a recommendatory algorithm because of which you are able to watch movies of your choice. Supposing you watched Welcome Movie 1, Welcome Movie 2, now suddenly you will get recommendations like De Danadan and Hera Fairy 2, all sort of comedy movies recommendation you will get. Why? Because of algorithm. Netflix also started to create original content like Sacred Games. Okay guys, everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up. So 3 elements is challenge, number 2 is guiding policy, that is finding your right approach, and number 3 is to achieve your goal, what all coherent actions you will take. These are the 3 elements of a strategy. Sneha, Vedant, everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up guys. Yes, people, give me a quick thumbs up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, the second question is, people, second question of first chapter is competitive advantage, the core of strategy. We all know the meaning of competitive advantage. Let's understand this. Competitive advantage means when one company is performing better than the other companies in the same industry, it is called as competitive advantage. Now, people, competitive advantage can be of two types. Competitive advantage can happen in two scenarios. Number one is either you perform the best compared to all the competitors in the industry, or you perform above average in the industry. Okay, perfect. Now, what are the types of competitive positioning? What are the types of competitive positioning? Number one is, people, competitive advantage. What is the meaning of this? When a company is performing better than other players in the same industry is called as competitive advantage. Apple is known for a brand loyalty and premium products and smooth ecosystem. Now, if something I type in iPad, the same thing will immediately go to my iPhone. The same thing will immediately go to my MacBook. So without transferring anything, automatically, because all are a part of an ecosystem, my data is getting transferred very, very easily. So when Apple is performing better than its rival, it is called as competitive advantage. Number two, sustaining competitive advantage. Sustaining means what, people? You are maintaining this competitive advantage. You are performing better than your competitors for a long period of time. Is called as sustainable competitive advantage, like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is in existence since 130 years, people. It's in existence in 130 years. Number three, competitive disadvantage means what, people? When a company performing bad compared to competitors is called as competitive disadvantage. Let's example is BlackBerry. BlackBerry failed to adapt touchscreen trend, lost to Apple and Samsung. So competitive disadvantage, the best example is BlackBerry. Number four, competitive parity. What is the meaning of competitive parity? Competitive parity means when one company is performing at the same level compared to its competitors, it is called as competitive parity. Example is, people, Coke and Pepsi. Coke and Pepsi is the classic example. Okay. So now we are done with the second question. What is the second question? Competitive advantage, the core of strategy. Everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Give me a quick thumbs up. Perfect. Next is, people, the role of trade-offs in strategy. Role of trade-offs. Can anyone tell me the meaning of a trade-off? If you don't know the meaning, give me a quick thumbs up. I will explain you the meaning. If you know the meaning, please tell me in the chat box the meaning of, people, trade-off. Trade-off. Sneha, can you tell me the meaning of trade-off, Sneha? People. Trade-off means what? Compromise. Trade-off means compromise. So role of compromise in a strategy. Role of compromise in a strategy. Let's understand what is the meaning of this. People, an effective strategy is smart choices plus clear compromise. You cannot manufacture the highest quality products at the lowest cost. You cannot manufacture a product which is of highest quality but selling at lowest cost. Either you can give high quality or you can give low cost. So you cannot have both people. So company must balance between creating value for customers and controlling cost for delivering that value. Now, the important question is how to build a strong strategic position. The important question is how to build a strong strategic position is the question. So company has got two options, people. Company has got two options. Either to do different things or do the same things in a different way. Company has got two options. Either do completely different things or do same thing in a different manner. Example is, people, let's take an example of, now I am teaching you strategic management. Correct? Now I can teach you a different subject where no competitors are there in my market. I can teach you a totally different subject where there are no competitors. Or I can teach the same subject in a different manner by including lots of practical examples and case studies. Right, people? So what are the key takeaways? Number one is trade-offs are required. You can't do everything for everyone. I cannot conduct CMA. I cannot conduct CA Foundation Marathon. I cannot conduct CMA Foundation Marathon. I cannot conduct CS Foundation Marathon. At the same time, Foundation, Intermediate, Final. I cannot take all the subjects and teach you in the best possible manner. I can either focus on 3 or 4 subjects, my core subjects, and focus on achieving highest quality performance in those subjects. Right, people? Next, people, focus matters a lot. Spreading across too many markets often leads to poor performance. If I start teaching you all subjects, I am going to lose my quality, because the more efforts I put towards a particular subject, the better quality I will achieve in teaching you. Next, we have consistency is powers. Just because my day 1 marathon was very good, that does not mean that I will not put my efforts in day 2 marathon. Activities must reinforce each other, not cancel out. Everybody with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Yes, people, give me a quick thumbs up. Perfect. Now, people, the fourth question is, what are the types of strategy? The fourth question is, what are the types of strategy? Number one is, people, corporate strategy. Number one is corporate. What is the meaning of corporate strategy, people? Let's understand. It focuses on the overall purpose and scope of the company. It focuses on the overall scope of the company. Basically, corporate strategy answers one question: what or which business should we be in? What or which business should we be in? Corporate strategy answers this very important question. Clear? Including decisions on business unit, product lines, and adding value. Now let's understand the strategy type under corporate strategy. Now we understand strategy type under corporate strategy. Number one is people stability, maintaining current position with small continuous improvement. Example is Starbucks. Starbucks on day one itself did not open 100 200 outlets. How it did? Gradually it improved its performance of the existing outlet, and gradually they started to open one outlet, two outlets, three outlets, so that their performance is not disturbed, the quality is not hampered. This is called as people stability. Number two is people growth. Growth means expanding through mergers, acquisitions, or diversification. Expanding through mergers, acquisitions, or diversification. Facebook acquiring Instagram and WhatsApp to dominate social media is a type of corporate strategy, people. Retrenchment, restructure or downsize to improve efficiency. People, we all know that when before Steve Jobs entered Apple, Apple was selling 350 products. Apple was selling 350 products. The moment Steve Jobs came in, he eliminated all the products that were selling and just kept 3 products. That was iPhone, iPad, and MacBook. Restructuring or downsize to improve efficiency. Again, this is a corporate strategy, people. Corporate strategy. So we are done with the corporate. Now next is business strategy. Hello. Yes, am I audible right now, Sneha? Taranam Sheikh official, when you to come, buddy? Taranam Sheikh official, am I audible right now? Perfect. So people, what is the meaning of competitive strategy? Means people outperforming, performing better than a competitors in the same market is called as competitive strategy. Walmart does not use fancy lighting. Walmart does not employ people as cashier. So what Walmart does is Walmart has automated everything so that it can save on cost in manpower. And next is Walmart purchases goods in bulk from the suppliers, because of which they get a heavy discount, and because they get heavy discount they can easily sell to the customers at lower prices. This advantage is not available to other competitors because they do not have money like Walmart to purchase goods in bulk. Next is people cooperating, partnering with others to enhance market position. Partnering with others to enhance the market position. Now, people, we all know Spotify, Savan, iTunes, or all the types of music streaming apps all offer हेलो हेलो यस इसको चार्जिंग लगाना पड़ेगा ना थैंक यू यस गाइस एम आई ऑडिबल राइट नाउ थैंक यू yes people am I audible right now am I audible right now सफर है ये कैसा सफर yes perfect so guys tell me what was the last sentence you heard from me was I talking about Nike yes so people when I was talking about Nike people you just watch any ad of Nike on YouTube, you will never find them selling shoes. What they sell you is experience of how it feels like to be motivated, how it feels like to be inspired. That is the marketing strategy of Nike. That means that is a operational or functional strategy of Nike. So we are done with the types of strategy: corporate strategy, business strategy. Number three is functional or operational strategy. Now next is people there are how many topics I will tell you. There are 6 topics. 2 more topics, then we are done with the chapter 1. Okay, then we are done with the chapter 1. So next is people hierarchy of strategy. Hierarchy of strategy. Guys, everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Give me a quick thumbs up, sweet thumbs up. Quickly, guys. Perfect. Now, people, next is hierarchy of strategy. So, number one is people, that top is people we all know corporate strategy, overall direction of the company, in which business company should be in. This is answered by corporate strategy. Number two is business strategy. It aligns with the corporate strategy, addressing the market specific competition. Business strategy tells you how to compete in the industry with its competitors. Next is functional strategy that helps in corporate and business strategy. Very easy. Now, people, next topic is people. I will tell you. Very important. Red oceans and blue oceans. Can anyone tell me the meaning of red ocean or blue ocean in 1 or 2 lines max? Sneha, Taranam Sheikh official. Guys, can you tell me the meaning of red ocean and blue ocean in 1 or 2 sentences max? Yes, people, can you tell me the meaning of red ocean and blue ocean in 1 or 2 sentences maximum? Yes, Neha, red ocean emphasizes competition. Perfect. Sneha is using words like emphasizes. Wow, wow, wow. क्या बात है? Emphasizes. Okay, guys. Now the meaning of red ocean and blue ocean. So your red ocean means if I am doing my business where there are already a lot of competitors in the industry, this is called as red ocean. This is called as red ocean. Automobile, car industry is a red ocean. Car industry is a red ocean. Now, doing a business or entering into a business where there are no competitors at all is called as blue oceans. Is called as blue oceans. Let's understand this using an example. Definition means people what? Competing in well established markets with defined competition is called as red ocean. Blue ocean create new demand. Wow. Perfect, 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 perfect. Amazing. Now, blue ocean means about creating new untapped markets, spaces with no competition. With no competition. Which means what? Tomorrow, if I want to start a car company, I am entering the red ocean. But tomorrow, if I start selling cars that will fly, then I am entering into blue ocean because there are no competitors who are selling cars that are flying, but there are a lot of competitors who are selling normal cars. That means a red ocean. Very easy. Saturated with competitors and intense rivalry. This happens in red ocean. Competition is my competitors have saturated the market. All the people have acquired the market share. So it is very difficult for me to capture a market share. Next is in blue ocean, there is no competition at all. In blue ocean, there is no competition at all. Unclaimed market landscape. Focus of red ocean is to outperform rivals to gain market share. People, now if I am entering into an industry where there are already a lot of competitors in the market, then people, if I want to outperform them, I have to now provide a lot of things like excessive marketing, excessive, a lot of facilities, a lot of features compared to what my competitors are offering. But in blue ocean people, my focus is on creating new demand or offering unique value proposition, which means what? Again, same thing people, same thing. Offer different thing or offer same things in a different manner. Now, competition is very bad in red ocean based on price war. The one who is going to provide you the lowest cost of car, from that seller only you will buy people, obviously. Or features and marketing, all these things are irrelevant as competition does not even exist in blue oceans. Correct? Now, profitability. What is the meaning of profitability? Shrinking margins due to market saturation. Now, people, now that you have incurred a lot of cost in manufacturing a car, and now to be ahead of the competitors, now you have to sell that car at a very low price. So if you are selling your car at a very low price, your margin is going to be very less. So shrinking means people what? Reducing margins due to market saturation. Or in blue ocean, there is rapid growth and higher profitability through innovation. Through innovation. Easy guys. Next is strategy is to compete for existing customers and resources. Strategy is to compete for existing companies and resources. You don't have any new customers, it's already existing customer in the market. For them, you are competing. Over here, innovate and redefine industry boundaries. You are catering to a new set of customers. You are catering to a new set of customers. if you are selling this, if you are selling, let's say, if you are selling a vehicle that can be driven by handicapped people, that means you are creating new customers. Next example is automobile industry, and example for blue ocean was, it was past, was iTunes. Apple was the first company to introduce music distribution. Apple was the first company to start authentic music streaming, that was iTunes. After that only people, Spotify, Savan, everything came. Challenges in red ocean is people, high barriers to enter. You cannot enter easily into a automobile industry. You cannot enter into a car industry very easily. It is riskier for new players. Now people, if you don't have any money, if you don't have that financial backup, if you are not a millionaire, billionaire, you cannot start a new car company. But in blue ocean, it requires rethinking industry assumptions and initial investment, which means for people, nobody till now have discovered how to make a car that can be driven by handicaps. So if you want to enter into blue ocean, you have to redefine the industry assumptions. You have to redefine the industry assumptions. Now last topic is people, last topic is strategic management process. Last topic is strategic management process. Everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Taranum Sheikh official, Sneha, quickly give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Yes, people. Yes, people. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now, let's start with the last topic of the first chapter, that is strategic management process. Number one is people, how do you implement a new strategy? How do you design a new strategy? How do you implement a new strategy? Let's understand. Number one thing, before you implement any strategy, the first thing you should do is environmental scanning. Environmental scanning. Over here, it involves monitoring and evaluating the internal and external environments. You should find out what are the opportunities and what are the threats in a market. Now that you have found out what are the opportunities and what are the threats in the market, you will formulate a strategy. But let's understand what are the techniques used to find out opportunities and threats. Number one is people, single variable extrapolation. Tomorrow, let's say I want to start a new EV car manufacturing business. So what I will do is, last 1 or 2 or 3 years data, I will look at how many customers, how many people have bought EV made cars. Only one factor I will take into consideration is, that is sales. How many EV cars were sold last to last year? Number one. Number two, the second thing I will take into consideration is people, multivariate interaction. So don't get scared because of the words. Words, the meaning is very easy. Basically, I will look into a lot of factors before I start selling EV cars, which means what? Economic growth of a country, inflation, deflation, interest, rise or decrease. All these things I will take into consideration before I come into EV business. This is called as multivariate interaction analysis. Now, strategy formulation. Developing a long-term plans to address environmental opportunities and threat using SWOT analysis. So, people, whenever you are going to implement or execute or design a strategy, you're going to take into consideration the opportunities and threats using SWOT. Obviously, it is done, people. Now, example. What was the mission of Tesla? Tesla's focus was on sustainable energy, means long period of time, eco-friendly energy. Number two is objectives. Google's aim is to dominate which market? Online search engine market. And number three, developing strategy. Netflix shifting to streaming. This was the strategy used by Netflix people. So number 2 is strategy formulation. Now that you have formulated a strategy, now you're going to implement the strategy practically, translating strategies into action through programs, budgets, and procedures. Example, you will allocate resources. Starbucks invest into mobile ordering, number 1, or functional alignment. Apple aligns its supply chain with premium brands. These are the strategy implementation. Next is people evaluation and control. Now that you have found out what was the threat, what was the opportunity, based on the SWOT analysis, now you have formulated a strategy based on your strength and weakness. Now you will implement the strategy. Now after you have implemented the strategy, you will check whether your strategy was successful or a failure. If it was a failure, why did it fail? And if it was a successful, why was it successful? So that you will implement the same thing in the next strategy. Everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now, people, do you require 5 minutes break, people? Do you need 5 minutes break? Quickly tell me in yes or no. Quickly tell me in yes or no. We're going to start with the second chapter, that is alignment of strategy with vision, mission, and culture. Do you need 5 minutes break? Okay, Sneha is saying no. Perfect. So let's get started. Well, let's get started. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Taranam Sheikh official, where are you from, buddy? I forgot. Where are you from, Taranam Sheikh official? And Sneha, where is Shubham? Oh, yes, yes, yes. You are from Akula. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, guys. So I will just drink some water and then let's get started with full energy. Okay. All right. Okay, okay, okay. No problem, Sneha, no problem. So let's continue. Let's start with the next chapter, that is alignment of strategy with vision, mission, and culture. Okay. So people, how many types of vision statements are there? How many types of vision statements are there? Before that, let's understand why are we studying this chapter. A vision represents the future state of an organization. For example, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj mission vision was Swarajya, self-rule. The same way, every organization, every person like you and me, everybody has one vision to achieve. It guides the efforts of the organization's leadership and employees, painting a clear picture of what the company aspires to become. People, for example, my vision is to make education very easy, at the same time super interesting. My vision is to make education super interesting and very easy. This is my vision. Like this, everyone have that vision. Everyone has a vision. So whatever actions I undertake during lectures or outside lectures, everything should be aligned with my vision. Everything should be aligned with my vision. Then only I'll be successful in going nearer, going close to my vision. Right, people? So now, what are the types of vision statement? There are two types of vision statement. Number one type is product oriented, which focuses on basically products, and number two is customer oriented, which focuses on customer needs and satisfaction. Now, let's take an example of Ford's vision is, people, to become the world's most trusted company in providing smart vehicles for a smart world. Ford wants to become the most successful company in providing smart vehicles in for the smart world. This is talking about customers or products. Sneha, Taranam, this vision statement, does it talk about product or customers? To become the world's most trusted company in providing smart vehicles for a smart world. Yes, people. Guys, what happened? So basically, this vision focuses on the product, providing smart vehicles. Talking about the product. Next, people, customer oriented vision. Customer oriented vision focuses on the customers. Let's take an example of Amazon. Amazon's vision is to be Earth's most customer centric, focuses on the customer, where customers can find and discover anything they want to buy online. Amazon's vision is, people, the moment customer wants to buy anything random, the first thing that should come in their mind is Amazon only. That is the vision of Amazon. But over here, people, Ford talks about providing smart vehicles for a smart world. Basically, it is focusing on, even though smart world is included, but it is focusing on, stressing on what? Smart vehicles. Right, people? Yes, Neha, it's not both, it's going to be product oriented. It is stressing on providing smart vehicles. Product. Just talking about is the product. Now, next is, people, importance of a strong vision. Why is strong vision important? So people, my vision is to make education super interesting and super easy is my vision. Now, is it realistic, people? Yes, it is realistic. It can be achievable. Number two, is it credible, reflecting company strength? Do I have the strength to provide you or to be or to achieve that vision? Do I have the ability? Do I have the strength to achieve that vision? Obviously, people, yes, that is the reason why I'm including so many examples and case studies. The language, if you see in my notes, it is very, very easy to understand. Not even a single word will be there in my module which you will not understand. Correct, people? So every single word you will be able to understand. So easy plus interesting. Next, is it attractive, inspires and motivates me? Yes, people, it inspires and motivates me to do a lot of things like this. Number four, am I just telling you that I want to make education easy and interesting, or am I working towards achieving that vision that is backed by action, requires concrete strategies to achieve it? So I do a lot of research so that I can find you the easiest and the most interesting connecting examples as possible. So this is the importance of a strong vision, people. Now, what are the benefits of vision? Now we understood the importance of vision. Now let's understand the benefits of a strong vision. It is inspiring and motivating. It provides a clear direction. So people, now I will never venture into conducting this marathon where I am skipping a lot of topics. No, because it is not in my vision. So it provides a clear direction. It provides a clear direction as to where exactly I want to go. Number three, creating a shared purpose aligns the efforts of the employees towards a common goal. So let's say I am a company. Let's say I am a company. So let's say HGPA is a company. HGPA's vision is to make education very, very easy and interesting. And I am a part of HGPA. So I am the employee of HGPA working towards a common goal. Easy. Next is competitive and practical. So people, it is giving education making education super interesting and easy is a competitive and a very practical thing. It is very, very rare if you find a teacher on internet who's going to include lot of examples. It is difficult, but it is possible. It is possible, people. Next is encourages innovation. Giving you examples that is interesting also requires innovation and creativity. Next, promotes long-term thinking. Is my vision long-term or short-term? Making education easy and interesting. Interesting I'm making, but am I making education easy? So it's going to be a long-term vision. It's going to be a 10 year, 20 years down the line. Next is reflects integrity and authenticity. Now that I've told you my vision, whatever actions I'm going to undertake, you are going to watch my action and you will judge me that is the teacher properly aligning with his vision or not. If the answer is yes, that means I hold a lot of integrity before you. I hold a lot of respect before you. And I'm also sounding authentic. People. Next is customer oriented, ensures the company focuses on improving the customer satisfaction and customer problems, basically to improve and enhance the customer experience. Internal stakeholder involvement. What is the meaning of this? Employees and management should contribute to defining the vision, increasing motivation and investment. People, just because HGPA Harshadan sir thinks that we should make education easy, we should make education interesting, and employees of HGPA are not working towards that goal. Do you think we will hold any credibility? No, people. So, until and unless all the stakeholders are not involved, company cannot achieve that vision. Next is aligning with the organizational structure. Do we have the required resources to achieve the vision? We have an amazing camera, we have an amazing PC, we have an amazing tablet, everything we have. That means we are aligned with the organizational structures. Easy people, everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Give me a quick thumbs up. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now that we have understood vision, now let's understand the mission. People will tell you how many topics we have to study. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 topics. Then we are done with the chapter 2. So quickly, shall I increase the speed, people? Taranam, Sheikh Official, and Sneha. Shall I increase the speed now? Are you comfortable with my language, people? Is my language difficult? Am I speaking too fast? Am I speaking too slow? Just let me know, guys. Just let me know, okay? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now comes mission. People, what is the meaning of mission? Vision is long term, mission is short term. So, my long term vision is to make education interesting and easy to everyone. But my mission is to conduct lectures like this continuously for a long period of time. Then only I will be able to achieve my vision. Correct? Yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So is all the stakeholders know, if we clearly tell our mission, everyone will work towards a mission. Shared expectation is created, communicates a clear public image to stakeholders. All my students now know my mission, so I'm communicating a public image. Next, role of mission is strategy. It is the first step, people. Number two, it helps create a focused strategy. Mission helps focus the proper strategy. Now that to include examples, to make the language and notes super easy. This is my strategy. Why did I come to the strategy? So that I can make education easy and interesting, right? Now this is my vision. What is my mission? By conducting lectures like this, so that I can achieve my vision. Every decision that I undertake, every decision that I undertake should always align with my mission. Number four is helps employees, helps all the stakeholders understand their contribution. Easy, people. Next, types of mission statement. Again, mission statement also have two types: product and customer. Product oriented. Let's directly focus on the example. We make cars and trucks that people love. This is the mission of Ford. What is the example of Uber? We ignite opportunity by setting the world in motion. This is the mission of Uber. Focuses on customer, setting the world in motion, igniting opportunity. Over here, we make cars and trucks, product oriented, customer oriented. Okay. Now, next, people, organizational culture. What does culture mean, people? Can anyone tell me the meaning of culture? So, people, at HGPA, the culture that we follow is any student can challenge the teachers, any student can challenge each other, any student can question anything very comfortably, very freely. This is the culture that we follow at HGPA Academy. This is the culture we follow at HGPA Academy, number one. Number two, the culture that we follow at HGPA Academy is the moment we start any batch, we spend some time in getting to know more about students so that we can have that rapport, we can have that best bond between a student and a teacher. This is the culture that we follow at HGPA. So because of this, students are super confident. Students feel safe at HGPA Academy. Now, what is the meaning of organizational culture? Now let's understand. Refers to shared beliefs and assumptions within an organization that shape employee behavior, decision making, and performance. So any decision that we want to make, let's say we want to conduct a class test, so we ensure that we get the permission of the students as per their schedule. When can we conduct the test, so that we can give them time to prepare, and when they are prepared, they will give proper performance, good performance. So we are also shaping the behavior of the students as well as the behavior of the teachers at HGPA Academy. Correct? Next, people, role in strategy. Culture plays a very important role in shaping and changing an organization strategy. A strong culture can create a competitive advantage, which means what? If all the teachers are aligned with the cultures, then only HGPA Academy will be successful in reaching its vision to make the education easy and interesting to everyone. Now, what are the 4 layers of organization culture? Let's understand. Number one is, people, values. What is the meaning of values? Let's understand this using an example. Google values innovation, focusing on user satisfaction over profit. So Google, people, if you are an employee in Google and if you are not innovative, you are very hardworking, you will not get any promotion by Google. Why? Because you are not innovative. So if you are an employee at Google, you are required to be super innovative. Number 2, beliefs. Apple believes in design. Apple believes in ensuring that their mobile phones, tablet, MacBooks are very sleek, minimalistic design are approved. Not too many buttons are there, not too many unnecessary functions are there. So Apple believes in minimalistic design. Now to achieve that design, now to achieve that belief, we require behaviors, everyday actions that reflecting culture. Now employees of Apple cannot afford to be confused. They are required to be super focused on what exactly matters. Innovation matters, customer experience matters, and last is minimalistic designs matters. So behavior should follow beliefs. Next, taken for granted assumptions, which means what, people, that assumption, that organization is assuming, everyone in the organization are assuming, is the assumption. Example, Kodak company's assumption was they are dominant player in the film, they are dominant industry, they are dominant company in the making of films, camera films. Because of this, that led to decline when they ignored digital tech. So when digital techno was rising, even though Kodak was at the top in the camera business because they are producing physical films, they are producing physical films, but the moment digital tech started to rise, Kodak did not give importance to digital tech, because of which this had led to their decline. So this was their assumption that we will be at the top forever. So even though digital tech is rising, still we have a belief that camera, physical films is going to be sustained for a long period of time. This is a wrong assumption. Okay, so basically now let's understand the key points. Values are broad principles, but beliefs are very specific. Beliefs are, Apple's value is to enhance the customer experience. But Apple's belief is to enhance the customer experience, you are required to manufacture an iPhone which is a very minimalistic in design. Assumptions are ingrained and very difficult to change. Assumption is ingrained and very difficult to change. Yes, people. So we are done with the organizational culture. Remain two topics are there, people. Everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Yes, people, give me a quick thumbs up. Guys, quickly give me a thumbs up. Shubham Kavane is back, buddy. Where were you, buddy? Okay. So now this is interesting. Shubham is back. Taranam Sheikh official. I hope you're there, buddy. Sneha is always there. Thank you so much. All right. Now, people, our next topic is ethical behavior, goals, and objectives. Quickly, we'll complete this. Ethical behavior. Ethical behavior means what, people? Conducting business honestly, fairly, without any injustice to customers, without any injustice to suppliers, and it should be conducted respectfully towards all stakeholders, such as customer, employees, etc. Building an ethical culture is very important for a business success and trust. Kingfisher Airlines was not a ethical business. Tata is a very ethical company, right? Kingfisher Airlines, even though it provided a luxury experience to its customers, but they were defrauding its other category of stakeholders who were the creditors. But Tata is always ethical towards all stakeholders. Now, next, what are the three key actions required to promote ethical behavior? How do we promote ethical behavior? How do we promote tomorrow if we are starting a company? How do we ensure that the company is running in an ethical manner? Number one is, people, first we have to define what are your ethical values. What are your ethical values? At HGPA, value of ethical value is to make education easy and to make education super interesting. These are the ethical values. We also ensure that students at HGPA Academy feel safe and confident that they can challenge the teachers. This is the values that we maintain. These are the code of ethics. So in the same way, Google has a code of ethics called as Don't Be Evil, which helps the employees to prevent misusing user data for profit. Google's basic value is don't be evil. Now, because of this, employees are aware that they cannot use, it is very wrong for employees to use the user data for misuse purpose or for profit purpose. Number two is leadership must set an example. If the leader itself is not following the values, why would the employees follow the value, people? Basic. Number third is incentive and reward system. The one who is performing very well, you reward him. The one who is performing very bad, you will not reward him, so that this person will try to become a good person. Yes, people, everyone with me? Now, why does ethical behavior matters? Because of three things: reputation, trust, and guidance. It builds a reputation. If HGPA Academy has got values like making education easy, interesting, making students feel safe and heard, following a very healthy culture in our class, we are building a great reputation at HGPA Academy. Number two is we are also building trust with our students, with the parents of the students. Number three is guidance. Ethical values help the business stay focused on its long-term goals. Focused on long-term goals. For every subject, we will make a marathon. For every subject, we will make a marathon. If we are not making a marathon, that means we are not ethical. Right, people? Everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up. People, after we complete this, we will take a break of 10 minutes. Okay, we will take a break of 10 minutes. Now, what do you mean by goals? What do you mean by goals? Goals define what an organization aims to achieve over a specific period. For example, our goal is to, in this month, is to complete with the marathons of CMA Inter is our goal. Our vision is to make education easy and interesting. They are broad and cover both financial and non-financial aspects. So we can also say that Google company's goal is to increase their profit by 10%, or it can be non-financial. Google wants to, let's say, hire 10% more employees, which is non-financial. Right, people? So, key points, two key points are there: nature of goals and focus. Nature of goals represent the future state the company aims to achieve. So, 1 week back, we decided that we will do marathon for all the CMA Inter subjects. So, this is our goal, future state the company wants to reach. Focus, broad, high level target that guides a business strategy. Tesla's strategy is to technological development to align with the sustainable goals. So the only way that we can reach more number of students in India is to do marathon. So this is our strategy, people. Doing marathon is a strategy so that all the students can learn in the best possible manner is the focus. Now, what do you mean by objective? Objective are these specific steps taken to achieve goals. For example, notes. So last week, my objective was to finish the notes so that I can conduct marathons. They are more detailed and measurable, providing a clear path to success. More detailed and specific than goals act as a roadmap for achieving broader goals. So marathon, if it is my goal, notes is my objective. Provide measurable milestones for tracking progress. Now I will see how many views I got on YouTube for this marathon for strategic management, and this is my tracking progress about how was the session, how was the marathon session, so that we can improve in the next marathon session also. So we are done with ethical behavior, goals and objectives. Everyone with me, guys? Taranam Sheikh official, Shubham, Sneha. Yes, people. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now, people, when I am setting an objective, when I am setting an objective of that I should make my notes for the achieving my goal, that is marathon. So what all things I should take into consideration when I am setting my objective? Number one, it should be very, very specific. I should complete the notes for the 4 chapters, that is strategy, 4 chapters of strategy management. This is my objective. Guys, who is sending me hearts? Quickly tell me. So this is my objective, that I should be very, very specific. Company defines what is to be achieved and answers all the important questions like what, why, who and which. Example again, expanding operations into 5 new Asian markets within 12 months is the objective. Next, is my objective understandable? Is I should complete the notes of all my 4 chapters of strategy management. Is my objective understandable? Answer is yes. Is my objective measurable? Yes. The moment I complete the 4 chapters notes, I'm done. So it is measurable. Next is it attainable? Yes, I've got 1 week time, so it was attainable, it was achievable. And next is relevant. Is it relevant? Obviously, people, yes. Objectives must align with the overall company vision and goals. And last is it should be time bound. I cannot take 2 or 3 months period to make notes for 4 chapters of strategic management. So we are done with 2 chapters. Now, third chapter is very small, people. Fourth chapter is also little, it is lengthy. We can easily complete that off. Fifth chapter is also easy, people. 3 pages. Sixth chapter is 1 page. And we are done. Max to max, 1 hour more, people. Max to max, 1 hour more. So let's take a break of 10 minutes. I will see you at 5:33 p.m. Okay, guys. Shubham, Sneha, Taranam Sheikh official, everyone will meet at 5:33 p.m. Okay? All right. Yes, people. Hi, people. Hello. Everybody with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. All right, all right. Hi, Shubham. Hi, Shubham. Hi, Shubham. चलो guys, शुरू करते हैं. शुरू करते हैं. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So, people, objectives of strategic management. Objective of strategy management. What are the type of objectives a company can have? What are the types of objectives a company can possibly have? This is what we are going to understand now. Objectives of strategic management. The number one objective is, people, types of objectives we are studying. There can be different types of objectives. The number one type of objective is to identify and adapt to opportunities. To identify and adapt to opportunities. Example, people, spotting trends and use resources to benefit from them. Example, a clothing brand shifts to eco-friendly materials, seeing rise in demand. Let's take an example of Zara. Zara realized that customers are preferring eco-friendly clothes more. So immediately Zara will now try to only focus on eco-friendly clothes, identifying and adapt to opportunities. Number two, creating opportunities by stretching resources. Example, you can create opportunities. What was the example? Netflix moved from DVD rentals to online streaming using its tech and customer base. Already Netflix had a customer base, so it invested into streaming so that it can move, it can shift its business from DVD rentals to online streaming. So they are creating new opportunities for online streaming. Innovating, innovating using what you already have to open new doors. Number three, understanding link between actions, context, and performance. What does that mean? Launching a new premium product without a demand will lead to poor sales. People, no matter how amazing product you invent, no matter how great, how beautiful your product is, if there is no demand, you will not make sales. People, you will not make sales. If there is no demand in the market for that product, no matter how amazing product you make, then you won't make any sales. So you have to understand the link between actions, context, and performance. Next is, people, gaining competitive advantage. If there is an objective like gaining competitive advantage, what does that mean? Samsung foldable phones offered a unique user experience. Foldable phones. If I invent a foldable phone which is half the size, I am enhancing the consumer experience. Basically, I will not require a lot of pocket space if I invent foldable phones. Sustain and improve position through smart resource use and adapting to changes. A solar panel firm reinvests profits into better storage tech. Stay ahead by evolving with the market, you have to maintain and improve the position through using the resources efficiently and to adapt to changes. Next, responding to key stakeholders. Nestle launched biodegradable bottles after eco-friendly demands. Consumers and all the stakeholders were demanding biodegradable products. So Nestle invented and launched biodegradable bottles, keeping customers, employees, investors, and regulators happy. Next, identify critical success factors and meet customer needs. For big basket, on time delivery is the key. Focusing on what truly matters to succeed. Now, big basket cannot start a new business. Why? Because their main focus is to make delivery on time. Avoid failure by building competitive strength. Avoid failure by building competitive strength. You should avoid failure to focus more on what really matters. Example, Zara. Zara is able to the moment Zara spots a trending jacket in London, within 15 days, the same jacket will be available at all the Zara stores. That is how quick Zara is. That is how quick Zara is. The reason is, people, the reason is Zara's headquarters, designers, all are very close to each other. All are very close to each other. So instead of normal clothing company purchase clothes from countries which are far wide because manpower is less and cost is less. Zara, what it does is, instead of doing that, Zara has also got place of manufacturing nearby. Headquarters, designers are also nearby headquarters. The moment Zara notices that a jacket is trending, immediately headquarters will transfer this information to designer, and designer will immediately start making clothes and start to ship. Designers will immediately give this information to manufacturer. Manufacturer immediately starts making this attire and makes sure that the jacket is available at all the Zara stores within 15 days. That is how quick Zara is. That is how efficient Zara is. Toyota, people, we all know the quality of Toyota. The reason why Toyota is the best quality in the entire automobile industry is because, people, Toyota gives full freedom to all its employees to cancel the operations the moment they spot any default. The moment they spot any defect, workers have the freedom to stop the operation. This is how Toyota maintains superior quality performance. Next, people, boat. Now, boat, we all know, people, boat earphone, if you purchase, it is always a very fashionable earbuds. It is very always fashionable earphones, and Amazon is very responsive to what the customer requires through AI personalization experience. So this is how these four companies avoid failure by building competitive strength. Next, overcoming inertia. Inertia means no movement, and adapt to change. Fujifilm diversified into healthcare when film market shrank. The moment Fujifilm realized that film will not go well, immediately, unlike Kodak, which focused more on film, Fuji immediately divested all their funds to healthcare. So they survived. Beat resistance to change and stay relevant. Encourage creativity, innovation, and strategic thinking. Google's 20% rule, we all have heard this multiple times, people. Google allows its employees that they can work on their personal project for 20%. If there's 9 hours working hours, they can work for 2 hours on their personal project. And because of that personal project initiative, Gmail and Google Map is before us. That is a massive amazing, creative invention. So objectives of strategy management we are done with. Yes, people. Everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Vedant, Sneha, Shubham, Taranam Sheikh official, give me a quick thumbs up. Vedant Abhang, yes sir. Okay, Vedant. Yes, buddies. Okay, okay, Shubham is there with me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now let's quickly complete this lengthy chapter, that is organizational genomics. What is the main goal of strategic leadership in an organization? This type of question can come into your exam. What is strategic leadership, people? A strategic leadership is the ability to manage an organization strategy, like Steve Jobs managed the Apple strategy to create and sustain competitive advantage, to be ahead of all its competitors for a long period of time is the role of strategic leader. Now, what is the role? He is responsible for shaping and executing the company's vision and strategy. The leader's decisions and leadership style have a major impact on whether the strategy succeeds or fails. The strategy will be succeed or fails. Steve Jobs turned around. We all have heard the story, people. When Steve Jobs was entered into the Apple, before Steve Jobs entered Apple, Apple just had 90 days. Apple only had money so that it can work till 90 days. After 90 days, Apple would be bankrupt. Apple was just 90 days away from bankruptcy, and then Steve Jobs came in and he completely turned Apple around, and we today know where Apple is. So now what are the qualities of a leader? He should be a visionary thinker, people. He should always think ahead of everyone. Number two, he should be an effective communicator. He should align the business model very well. It should not be a case where company vision is different and company's capability is different. That it should not be a case, people. Next is commitment to vision. Once you have identified, once you have fixed a vision, immediately you should be committed to your vision. Information network, gathering insights via formal and informal resources. I have realized that students are not able to understand the language in the module. This is how I understood this informal wise and formal wise. When I read lot of reviews, I understood that students are facing a lot of problems. Hence, I developed a strategy. Empowering and delegating. What is the meaning of empowering and delegating, people? Steve Jobs gave a lot of power to its designers and to a lot of power to its engineers compared to finance, compared to marketing. Next, building consensus encourages team alignment over forced authority. Okay, it should not be a case where all the team members are against you, but still you command them and everyone listen to you. It should not be case. Everyone should everyone should accept whatever you're saying. Everyone should agree to whatever you're saying. Everyone should follow whatever you're saying. It should not be a case where people are following you because even though they do not like what you're saying, still they are following you. It should not be a case. People should agree with you also. People should also follow you. Question number 2. Why is emotional intelligence important for effective leadership? Why is emotional intelligence important for leadership? Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage one's own emotion and the emotions of others. It plays a very important role in effective leadership. People, if you are emotionally intelligent, you will be able to manage your own emotion also. At the same time, will also be able to the read people's emotion. You will be able to read the employees emotions, and you can easily communicate in that manner so that emotions are taken into consideration. It should not be case where you are shouting, you are yelling at your employees. You should always be a emotionally intelligent. Okay, people. Steve Jobs was highly emotionally intelligent. Leaders with emotional intelligence build trust, stay calm under pressure like Rahul Dravid, MS Dhoni, motivate others, handle fights, and communicate better. During the 2008 crisis, Barack Obama stayed calm and clear, inspiring public confidence. People, if your nation is at a fire, if you are the prime minister, you cannot run away. You should always face the consequences in a calm manner, like Rahul Dravid and MS Dhoni. Yes, people. So now, what are the key components of emotional intelligence? Number one is self-awareness. You should first recognize your own emotions. Next is self-regulation, controlling anger, controlling anxiety, motivation, strong internal drive, passion beyond money. You should not be just working for money. You should always work beyond just money. Empathy. You should always give importance to others' emotions, your employees' emotions, your customers' emotions. Then only you will be able to influence them. Then only you will be able to manage them. Next is social skills. Building rapport, managing relationship is called as social skills. Yes, people, everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Give me a quick thumbs up, quickly. All right, all right. Yes, people, Shubham, Vedant, everybody give me a quick thumbs up. Perfect. So let's continue, guys. What is meant by organizational change and how do companies undergo it? When can a company change its organization? Netflix changed its organizational structure the moment they realized that streaming is going, everybody will be having access to internet. The moment Netflix realized that everybody is going to have access to internet, they totally changed their business operation from DVD rentals to online streaming. Now, let's understand this. Organizational change is the process of altering, changing the company structure, strategy, operation, or culture to respond to internal and external pressure. External pressure was everybody will have access to internet. It helps businesses stay modern, competitive, and relevant. Guys, still here, anybody have got any doubt? Quickly tell me, guys. Shubham, Sneha, Vedant, anybody, any doubt? Quickly tell me. Taranum Sheikh official, buddy, where are you? All right. What is meant by organizational change? What is meant by organizational change? Let's understand. New type of change, that is new technology or new software has come into picture, adoption of new tools to boost efficiency. Netflix shifted from DVD rentals to online streaming. People, what we'll do is we'll understand the type of change and the description. What are the types of changes is what we're going to understand. Next is, people, updated business processes. Toyota used lean manufacturing to enhance efficiency. What does it mean? Lean manufacturing, people? Just in time approach. Just in time approach. We all know this, people. Toyota only orders what is required for 1 week period, what is required for 2 weeks period. Only that amount of raw materials Toyota orders, so that it can save on the warehousing cost. If they order in bulk and not all the raw materials are put into use, that means your time is wasted, your cost is wasted, and because of that, because to store that raw materials, you require a warehouse. So Toyota invented just-in-time approach. Only order how much is required right now. 1 week period, whatever raw material is required, only order that much amount, so that we do not keep this on warehouse. For that purpose, we don't have to pay rent. This is updating business processes. Next is restructuring, changing company structure due to merger and acquisition. Facebook restructured into Meta to focus on the metaverse. Facebook, which was on the social media, now it is focusing on the metaverse. Next is leadership changes. Tim Cook is now managing after Steve Jobs. Next is strategic shifts. Microsoft moved from software to cloud computing, altering core focus or market approach. Initially, Microsoft was focusing only on software. Now it has changed its focus to cloud computing. Budget constraints. Uber had cut non-core functions to focus on ride sharing. Cost cutting to boost profitability and sustainability, like Apple 350 products. Steve Jobs came in, eliminated all the products, only kept 3 products. Project management tools. Google implemented Agile and Serum for product development, using better frameworks to track work and enhance productivity. How are you going to know that you are performing well? Only because of tools. You can analyze whether you are performing well or not. Project management tools. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4. People, this is the only lengthiest chapter. Okay, 4 pages are remaining. Quickly, we'll wrap it up. All right, Shubham, Sneha, any doubt, guys? Any doubt? Yes, people, any doubt till now? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, next question is, people, very, very important, guys. This is little confusing, okay? What are the key steps or stages in each of the following change management models? Porter's 8-step, McKinsey 7S framework, Levin's change model, Adhikar model, Kubler-Ross model. So, when an organization is going through a change, what are the steps to change the structure, to change the course of an organization? So, number one type of process is Porter's 8-step process. It is like to motivate and lead people through change. Okay, so how do you motivate and train people to change? Number one is you have to create urgency, which means what? Explaining why change is required right now. Let's take an example of Netflix. So Netflix, so if we say that people will be having access to internet very soon after, in within a period of 10 years, immediately Netflix created an urgency that we require this change, otherwise we will be out of the market, like Blockbuster. Number two, building a team, forming a group to guide the change. Number two is guiding, forming a group to help the company to adapt to change. Number two, without top management, would we be able to change? No. We require top management. We require top management so that they can manage the employees in changing the company structure. Next is forming a vision, having a clear goal. People, if a company is changing its structure without any clear goal, it's going to be a disaster. So company should always have a clear goal that we should invest in online streaming. Why? So that customers can watch movies as per their choice and as per their convenience. This was the vision. Next is getting people involved. Over here, you will always ask all the interested employees to support you in that vision. After that, people, enabling action, remove all the things that is stopping you from achieving the vision. Let's say employees who do not believe in the vision, employees who are continuously criticizing you, you will always remove those employees who are creating disturbances, who are creating problems for you to achieve that vision. Next is generating vision, generating wins, showing quick results. The moment Netflix had invested into streaming, you should show the people that see how many people have installed the Netflix app. This is the progress. Sustaining momentum. You should keep pushing forward. Just because you have invested into streaming and you have designed an app, that does not mean that you will not try more to make that app better. You will always try to improve. And the last is institute change. Make it part of the company's culture. You should always put this into company's culture that we want to ensure that users will watch the movie without any problem. They can watch movies as per their choice, as per their convenient time. This should be a part of organizational culture. So, urgency, team, vision, volunteers, action, wins, momentum, and change are very, very important as per Quota's 8-step process. People, this type of questions is not going to be asked in exam, but still we are learning so that we don't want to, so that we can avoid surprises. Okay? Questions are going to be asked for 7 marks, so let's not take any risk. I have given you in easy to understand language, people. What else do you require to learn this, right? So next is, people, McKinsey's 7S framework, aligning different parts of the company to work together. Strategy, plan, structure, chart is required. Who will work under which person? This structure is required. Next is, now that you have formed the structure, you will build a system as to how are you going to implement the projects, how are you going to work on the projects. Proper system should be in place. Then people, sharing values, that should be one shared value among all the employees, that we should always help each other in case of trouble. Next is leadership style. Steve Jobs always believed in giving authority to designers, giving authority to engineers. Like, unlike other companies gave power to finance, other companies gave. Hello sir, I am also qualified CS here for your lectures. You are amazing, sir. Chirag Lalapure, thank you so much, Chirag. Thank you so much. Yes, people. The next is, people, staff. Training the staff is very, very important so that they perform the work and your entire company will be super efficient. This is called as McKinsey's 7S framework. 7S framework. Number 1 is, first you will design a strategy. Number 2 is, you will design the organizational structure, who is going to work under whom. Number 3 is, you will design proper system and processes in place so that every person performs his work in the best possible manner. Number 4 is shared values. If people have got different values, they will not work together. So you should always have a shared value that is helping each other. Number 5 is leadership style. You should not give, if in case of Apple, Steve Jobs did not give power to financial person, he did not give power to marketing. All the powers was given to only 2 categories of people. Number 1 is designers, number 2 is engineers. And the last is staff training is very, very important. Right, people? Everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up. People, skills are very important. Why skills are important? People at Apple, you cannot hire a person who is hardworking but lacks creativity. Apple always require people who are super creative genius. So hiring the right people is also very important, guys. Yes, Shubham, Sneha, Vedant, everybody with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Chirag, okay, perfect. So now, without wasting any time, people, let's move on to the next type of model, that is Levin's change model. It's a basically three-step method. First, let's understand the example, then we'll come to the process. Coca-Cola used it when launching new drinks. They prepared the market, made the change, and then settled into the new system. So preparing people by explaining why change is required. Let's say Coca-Cola is introducing a Diet Coke. Coca-Cola is introducing Diet Coke. First, they will educate the consumers that why sugar consumption is dangerous for their health. So they will first unfreeze the customers, number one. Number two, they will implement the new thing. They will implement a Diet Coke. They will implement a sugarless Coke. Number two, now that they have introduced sugarless Coke, now they will do marketing so that customers will be aware that new type of Coke is there in the market, which is health conscious. Right, people? All right. Now, next is people, Adhikar model focuses on the personal side of change, how each person adjusts. Google used this when introducing a new coding practices to its teams. Now that imagine people, Google was following an old system of codes. Now Google has suddenly started to introduce AI in their work system. Now their employees do not know how to use AI in their work system. Now let's understand how Google can change this, how Google can adapt this change. Number one is awareness. Know that the change is coming. First, you will tell the employees that we are going to introduce AI in our systems. Number one is awareness. Number two is desire. Want to support the change. Now that you have told the employees that AI is into the market, now you will tell them that we want to introduce AI in our work system. Desire. Number three, knowledge, learning how to change. Means what, people? Do employees know how to use AI in the work system? No. So you will train them. That is called as knowledge. Number four is ability. Apply what was learned. Now you will check if the employees are following all that you have taught with respect to AI or not. After that, people reinforcing, keep the change good. Now that employees are comfortable with using AI, you will not let employees go back to the new way of coding. So you always try to strengthen the AI coding. Yes, people, everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Yes, people, quick thumbs up. Chirag Lalapure. Guys, Chirag is one of my best friends. We met during EDP training for CS. Chirag, buddy, thank you so much for the support. Means a lot. All right, people. All right. Just give me 1 second, people. Okay. So your next type of model. How many models are there? Let's understand. So 1, 2, and 3. Three models are there, people. After that, one last question. Then we are done with the lengthiest chapter. Remaining chapters are super small. We can easily complete it in half an hour. Okay. So let's start. Kubler-Ross model. People do not get scared because of the names. Always read my example. Nokia. Employees and leaders had to accept the hard truth about phones losing popularity and move into new business, that is networking business. Now let's understand this. Number one is people shock. People, Nokia first. Happy to see you doing what you always wanted to do. You are a great teacher. Adios. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, people. All right. So, Kubler-Ross model. The first step is people shock. What does shock means? Nokia will tell the employees openly, honestly, that we are losing in our market share. We are losing in our market share. First thing is you tell honestly to all your employees that we are not performing well. Number two, now employees will be very angry that what about our salaries, what about our future, what about our career. Then they will start to bargain. They will start to bargain that they want to leave this company, they want to join a new company, they want a raise in their salary because of the uncertainty that Nokia company is facing. Next is depression. After doing a lot of bargaining, once once people, before they accept the truth, they will also go into depression. They will also go into depression. These are the stages of change models. They will be very angry about the company. They will try to bargain. Then once they have accepted the truth, they will now they will now lead to new business, that is networking business. They will now go towards new business, that is networking business. So always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shock. Next is bargaining. Next is anger. Then depression. Then acceptance. Employees will not go in depression for a long period of time, people. Once they have accepted, now it is the right time to change the company to a new business, that is networking business. This is how Nokia managed to change its course of the organization. Right, people? Kubler-Ross model. Next is people Satir change model. Satir change model describes how performance changes during change. Example, Tesla, at first people resisted electric cars. Now it's part of the mainstream. Late status quo. People, the first stage towards Tesla was nobody accepted that EV cars will come into the market. Nobody ever imagined that EV cars are going to come in the markets. So this was a late status quo. Business was run as usual on petrol diesel made cars. Now that Tesla tried to put forward that we are going to introduce EV made automatic cars. We are going to introduce EV made automatic cars. People resisted whatever Tesla's vision was. People resisted Tesla's vision. Then people, chaos, confusion, and low performance. Initially, in the early stages, always people, every single company goes through a chaos. It is always performing low, and there is always uncertainty in the company that will it perform well or not. Now that gradually things starts to improve, it will come under integration. Now that things starts to improve, now that Tesla had successfully manufactured electric cars, and not only they have manufactured electric cars, they're also safe, and now they're also on roads in foreign countries. Now it's a new status quo, a better stable state. Now that people have accepted that yes, Tesla can do whatever they want. EV cars are really possible. Not only EV cars are possible, a lot of things apart from EVs can also be possible. Now this is the kind of acceptance people have right now. This is called as Satter change model. Number one is late status quo. Number two is resistance. Number three is chaos. Number four is integration. Number five is new status quo, people. Yes, people, let's understand the last model of change, that is bridges transition model. Bridges transition model. This focuses on psychological transition, not just the change itself. Focuses on the psychological transition, not just the change. Let's understand using an example. Disney and Pixar. Employees went from being unsure after the merger to successfully working together. People, when Disney, which was a totally different company, and Pixar, a totally different company, when they merged with each other, which means what? Employees of Disney and employees of Pixar will now start to work with each other. Now, people, both the companies have a different way of working. Both the companies have a different way of working. Now, let's read this. Letting go of the old way. What was the old way? Companies were separate earlier, neutral zone, uncertain middle period. Now that company have come together, employees were uncertain as to how are we going to work with each other. They were uncertain. And next is new beginnings. Now that they have accepted that yes, we all can work with each other, accepting and embracing. Now this is how they embraced the change. This is how they accepted the change. Yes, people, everybody with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Yes, people, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, let's complete the last topic of the lengthiest chapter of this marathon. That is, list and briefly describe the 5 steps outlined in the ACMP standard for change management. Okay. Number one is, people, you will evaluate change, impact, and readiness. Example: Microsoft shifts to cloud computing, used surveys to find skill gaps and trained staff accordingly. Now that Microsoft realized that cloud computing is the future, now immediately they did a survey as to whether our employees are capable of accepting cloud computing or not. If there are risks, there are resistance, they will identify the resistance and risk. Number two, people, now that they have realized that yes, our employees are capable, now they will formulate a strategy. Let's take an example on Netflix now. Netflix moved to streaming, phased out DVDs, secured content rights, communicated clearly with the users. So they clearly communicated with the user that now we are shifting towards online streaming. So you don't have to purchase DVDs physically. You can directly watch the movies on internet. They removed DVDs and they secured content rights. They made partnership. They made license deals with all the streaming partners, all the movie companies, creating a change plan, identifying the stakeholders, and set success metrics. The number of viewership is the success metric for Netflix. Number three is, people, develop change management plan. Let's take an example of Apple now. Trained retail staff prepared for customer queries, launched with global plan. We'll just do 1 second. Yes, people. So now that people, Apple was the first company to introduce touchscreen mobile phones having an internet. Apple was the first phone. So now that as Steve Jobs made a grand announcement on YouTube that we are introducing this iPhone. iPhone has got X, Y, Z feature. Now, people, it is the responsibility of Apple to ensure that all the iPhones are launched, all the iPhones are transported to the stores. They will also ensure that staffs are properly trained. They are well with dealing with the customers. If customers ask any queries about the iPhone, they will ensure that the store managers are able to answer the questions. For that purpose, they will train the staff. That is designing detailed communication, training, and implementation plan. So, three steps. Number one is evaluating the change. Number two is formulating a strategy. And number three is developing change management plans. And the fourth is people executing. Now that you have formulated the plan, now you will execute the change management plan. Let's take an example of Tesla. Tesla's expansion to China, built factory, adjusted supply chain, and used employee feedback continues. They always ask the employees, how can we improve the manufacturing process of Tesla? How can we improve the quality of Tesla cars? They accepted the feedback and they worked on the feedback, implement the plan, monitor progress, and support employees. If the employees are not given the power, then they will not be successful in improving the quality. And the last is close the change management effort. Example, Facebook's rebrand to Meta measured adoption, adjusted internal messaging, and improved product strategy. Now, what is the meaning of this? Measuring success, gather feedback, and refine future strategies. Now that you have implemented the strategy, now you will always accept the feedback from all the stakeholders. And now that you have accepted the feedback, now you will always try to improve your next strategy by executing the feedback that you received in this strategy. Right, people? Okay, 1 second, people. My throat is going dry. Yes, people. Basically, feedback is only required so that you can improve and you cannot make the same mistakes again. So we are done with the lengthiest chapter, people. Now all chapters are super small. All chapters super small. Now, how do we people, do you need a break? 5 minutes break? Do you need a break of 5 minutes, guys? Okay, let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Perfect. Alignment with individual level objective and organizational objective. Alignment with individual level objective and organizational objective. Now let's understand, people, what is the meaning of this. Question can be asked in the exam that says, what does SMART framework stand for in setting the goals, and why is each criteria important for setting effective goals? Let's understand the meaning of SMART. Sneha Taravde, are you saying you need a break? Sneha Taravde, you need a break? Yes, people. Sneha. Okay, guys, let's continue. People, smart criteria means people specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time based. Okay, so whenever you are setting goals, it should always follow the 5 criteria: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time based. Very easy, people. Goal should be specific and well defined to avoid conclusion. It should not be a case where I'm saying I want to be profitable by next year. I should be very clear how much profitable I should be by next year. If I say that I want to improve my profit by 10%, that is specific. Next should be profit must be measurable. Example, people, goals must close 15 new deals per month or reduce response time from 6 hours to 3 hours. So let's say my goal is to close 15 new deals per month. My goal is to conduct 3 marathon lectures in this month. It is measurable. Next is attainable. I should have the capability to conduct 3 marathons in 1 month. Number 4 is it should be relevant. It should not be a case where I'm conducting the marathon for cmainter after you have done with your exams. Is there any use, people? No. Next is time based. Every goal needs a deadline. What means what? If I am deciding that I want to conduct marathon, I cannot take 2 to 3 months time to conduct marathon. Okay, it should be time based. Very easy. In the same way, what does fast framework means? Let's understand. Fast means frequently discussed, ambitious, specific, transparent. Frequently discussed means what, people? Team meets weekly to check sales target and adjust plans. Regularly reviewing goals to stay aligned. So people, at HGPA Academy, we all teachers discuss among ourselves as to on which date can we conduct marathon, for how long can we conduct marathon. After detailed discussion, we can come to a conclusion and yes, we can change our strategy accordingly because of frequent discussions. Next should be goal should be ambitious. It should not be a case where I'm saying it should not be a case where I'm just telling you 2 to 3 topics for strategic management and then I'm done with. It should be ambitious. I should cover all the important topics for the subject of strategic management in the best way possible. My notes should be super crisp, easy to understand, along with lot of examples so that you people can easily able to read, understand, and learn. It should be ambitious. Next is specific, same people. Next is transparent, goals and progress shared openly with everyone involved. Right, people? So company should basically share their goals with all their employees, all the stakeholders, so that everyone are a part of the company's goal setting process. Next question. Why is it important for individual employee goals to align with organizational goals? Why is it important for individual employee goals to align with organization? Why is it important, people? Let's understand. Number one is, people, keeping employees motivation up. If employees do not know where exactly the company is going, why would they be motivated to learn from you? Why would they be motivated to work for you? Right, people? Number two is helps in prioritization. Instead of conducting a lot of marathons, I will prioritize my marathons as to which subject, which CMA, CA, or CS, which exam is near for that subject. I will conduct marathon, people. It will help me prioritize. Next is enhancing collaboration and cohesion. Product development works closely with marketing to ensure the product meets customer needs. People, have told you example of Samsung in my regular class. I've told you how all the departments work together. Example, let's say smartphones R&D department finds out that customer requires XYZ feature in their phones. Now R&D department communicates this customers needs to manufacturing department. Now that manufacturing department has come up with a new mobile, now it is a work of the marketing department to create awareness, to communicate to the customers that we have introduced a phone as per your requirements and needs. And last is overall benefit. Aligning goals drives engagement. It's benefit for all the stakeholders. Very easy, people. Okay. Perfect, people. 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes, we will be done with the day 2 marathon. Within 15 minutes, we will be done with day 2 marathon. Next question is, people, what are the different types of performance objectives and how should they be measured and supported within an organization to ensure employee commitment and growth? Let's read this question again. Different types of performance objectives and how should they be measured and supported to ensure employee commitment and growth. Means types of performance objectives, how should they be measured and how should they be supported to ensure employees are committed towards that objectives and growth. So there are two types of performance objectives. Number one is productivity, number two is quality efficiency, and number three is, people, education and self development. Let's always start with an example. Productivity means, people, what? Amount of work completed within a specific time frame. A banking consultant assists 30 clients every day versus one banking consultant who is only handling 15 clients. So it improves efficiency, leading to higher sales and business growth. I cannot conduct this marathon for entire day, people. How much time do I have? Maximum 3 hours time I have. So in this 3 hours time, I have to complete the entire chapter. Also ensuring that every single topic is understood to you. Along with, I'm also giving you a lot of examples so that you can enjoy this marathon session. So productivity means amount of work done, similar to efficiency. Number two is quality and efficiency, balancing speed with accuracy and quality. It should not be a case where you are doing a lot of work, but your work is too bad. This should not be a case. At the same time, another situation should also not be encountered, which says that you are doing just one work but with greatest quality. This is again, people, low efficiency. You should try to complete as much work as possible in the most efficient way possible. As much work as possible in the best possible manner. Number three is, people, education, self-development, continuous learning and skill improvement. Okay, so people, if I want to teach you guys in the best possible manner, I should now continuously read newspapers. I should be continuously aware of the news. I should be continuously be well versed with my communication skills so that I can teach you in the best possible manner. I should continuously improve myself, right, people? How can this be possible? By only self development and education. Okay, so now with this we are done with our 5th chapter. Now let's move on to the last chapter, people. Last chapter, that is balance scorecard. Very easy, very easy. Basically, it's a performance management tool used by companies for what? To track how well they are performing beyond just money. Money should not be a criteria for telling you how well you are performing. A lot of things should be taken into consideration. Let's understand what are those things. Number one is, people, financial perspective. How should we appear to our shareholders? How should we appear to our shareholders? Should we sound more profitable, or should we sound that company which generates a lot of revenue, or should we sound that company which gives a lot of dividend? Focuses on profitability, revenue growth, cost efficiency, shareholders value. Apple increase revenue and profit margin by premium products. Metrics are revenue and profit margin. Tesla increases EV production to reduce battery cost. So for Tesla, the metric is for this number of EV batteries produced. Yes, people, everybody with me? Oh my God. This is crazy, people. This is crazy. Everyone with me, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. So number two is, people, customer perspective. How should we appear before our customers? Customer satisfaction is important. Customer loyalty is important. Understanding customer requirements and differentiate is very, very important. You should always be able to differentiate your products compared to your competitors' products. Amazon's USP is fast delivery, vast selection, and prime loyalty. Now, the moment if I want to purchase anything, the first app I will go is Amazon and not Flipkart. Why? Because I am habitual to using Amazon, and Amazon gives delivery faster compared to Flipkart. Starbucks is, for Starbucks, USP is personalized customer service. The moment you buy a coffee at Starbucks, you always get your name on the coffee cup. And loyalty app. So customer perspective answers how should we appear to our customers. Number three is internal business processes. What processes must we excel at? Exactly what processes should we excel at? Let's take an example of Apple. Apple is very good at marketing. Apple is also very good at product design. Apple is also good at operations. So in that case, let's take an example of McDonald's and Toyota. Very easy examples. Quick service and consistent quality is McDonald's. Internal processes USP. Order delivery time is less than 3 minutes. Inventory turnover, waste reduction. Toyota just-in-time approach towards production to reduce waste. Okay. Financial perspective talks about revenue, profit margin. Customer perspective talks about how should we appear before our customers. Fast, what all possible services can you give to the customers is what customer perspective answers. Business processes, what it offers is how can we improve our way of operating in business? How can we improve our way of operation? Toyota, I told you people a lot of times, Toyota does not orders raw materials at bulk. Toyota orders raw materials at small quantity so that they don't have to keep this bulk raw material at warehouse, and for warehouse they have to incur rent expenditure. No, Toyota is very, very efficient in that process. Now let's take an example of McDonald's. McDonald's USP is service is very, very quick and service is consistent in all the outlets of McDonald's. That is how McDonald's improves its business processes. Next is learning and growth perspective. How will we sustain change and improvement? Example, the change is AI. Now, how can McDonald's, Starbucks, or any company can accept AI, can introduce AI in the way they are working? Google, 20% project time, innovation focus, metrics is employee satisfaction, patents and training investment. Microsoft, upskilling for cloud services shift. Microsoft, if it wants to, Microsoft is in the process of shifting its business towards cloud computing. Now, employees, they have to train their employees for cloud computing. Then only Microsoft will be successful. So, four perspective: financial perspective, customer perspective, internal business processes, and number four is learning and growth perspective. Okay. The last question, people, last question of this marathon. How can a company use the balanced scorecard framework to align its strategic intent? Basically, now we are going to understand how can a company use this balanced scorecard practically. Let's take an example of McDonald's. So McDonald's vision is to be the world's best quick service restaurant experience. Number one, what is the mission? To make delicious, feel good moments easy for everyone. And what is the strategic intent? Lead fast food market by offering high quality, affordable, convenient food while maintaining profitability and sustainability. Now the vision of McDonald's can only be achieved via continuous missions, and then mission can only be achieved via strategy. So strategic intent is confirm. Number two is balanced scorecard. Financial, increase revenue and profitability via value menus, supply chain optimization, and franchisee support. So people, McDonald's can only earn profit. How? By only including those items in the menu which is really loved by the customers. Number one. Number two, supply chain optimization, which means for people, let's say one outlet is running out of sauce. So how quickly this outlet is able to get the sauce. Supply chain is very important for the success of McDonald's. Next is franchisee support. If franchisees of McDonald's are not operating as per the quality standards of the McDonald's, McDonald's will not earn profit. Now, customer perspective, boosting the satisfaction and loyalty by improving the or increasing the speed of the service and enhancing digital offering and offering healthy options. So the only way McDonald's can improve the customer service is by including healthier options. Number one. Number two is to improve the digital experience. Number two. And number three is giving the food at the quickest way possible. Internal processes, efficiency via kitchen automation, AI forecasting, optimized drive-throughs. Which means what people, using AI, McDonald's can predict today how many burgers is going to sell, today how many burgers do we have to order, how many burgers do we have to make, so that the moment customer walks in, immediately we can give him the burger. Why? Because we have the data using AI as to today how many burgers will be ordered based on historical data. McDonald's can use this in their system. Number four is learning and innovation, training employees better to use AI tools and innovate menu. Last is strategy mapping. Now that you have understood the perspectives of all the four people, now efficient processes, better customer experience, increase sales, reinvest in again. Now what is the meaning of this? Customer experience will improve. This will lead to higher sales, and higher sales will lead to profit, and profit you will always have to reinvest, so that again you will improve. Done people. And last is quantitative metrics, financial, customer, internal process, and learning and innovation. Financial means people, revenue growth. Now that after you have done all these things, now you will check the metrics. What was the growth in the revenue? What was the profit margin? What was the same store sales? Which means what people, how many sales was made by one single store? Number two is customer feedback scores. You will receive feedback from customers like Google reviews. Order accuracy, which means what customer had ordered. Let's say one Mac aloo tikki. Now, if you gave him mutton aloo tikki, no, you should be very, very accurate. Delivery satisfaction, how satisfied the customer is. Is he receiving hot burgers? Internal process, drive-through wait times, order accuracy, waste reduction. What is the waste percentage that McDonald's is doing? How accurate you are in orders. Next is drive-through wait times. How long customer have to wait for the burger to come in? And last is learning and innovation. Are employees leaving McDonald's, or our employees are staying in McDonald's for a long period of time? This is also another metric for success. How many new menu items McD is launching? And next is how quickly, how easily it is adapting to technology. So people, we are done with the first chapter. We are done with the first chapter, that is introduction to strategy and strategic management. Yes, people, who all are with me right now, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. Perfect, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, I hope you have received my marathon notes. Just read my marathon notes. That's it. Okay? All right, guys. So we will end the session here. So tomorrow, Please, I will see you. Okay. Tomorrow, same time, I will see you. So tomorrow will be the last day of our marathon. All right. Bye, 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 guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot.